And how's everybody doing? My name is Alan Roberts. Welcome. And I hope everybody is having a fabulous day. I certainly am. Lots of fun stuff going on. By the way, if you have not already, please go join the Hunger Management, the Hunger Free and Happy app. We are just getting ready to launch it. It is still in the beta test, but we are very, very happy with what's going on. So please go ahead and go join that. If you want to take part in the challenge, you need to be a premium up user. You get the Hunger Management Support Group, or the Hunger Free and Happy Chat, as we call it. You get access to all the workouts we are putting on there at your leisure. You get access to it. You get to track your nutrition, your hydration, your sleep, your stress relief. You get to track your planned indulgences, those sorts of things. The food tracker gives you the ultra processed food rating for each item. So please do check that out. We are very, very, very happy with it. So, but now, and also, by the way, I also did put that if you want to get coaching, now is the time, because the price for that coaching is going to be about the month price. For it's a year, it's going to end up being about the month price. So if you are going to grandfather in, now is the perfect time to do so. If you have never been a coaching client before and you have gained or lost the same 30 or 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pounds before, we can help you lose it and keep it off for good. I myself have lost over 100 pounds and kept it off now for about 7 years, 8 years. This is what we do. So the other crazy thing that we need to talk about today, and this is insane that we've gotten to the stage that this is like this in any fucking way, but this is Oprah Winfrey on The View. Let's just listen to what this incredible font of information has to say.
All these years, I thought I was overeating. I was standing there with all the food noise, what I ate, what I should eat, how many calories was that, how long is it going to take? I thought that was because of me and my fault. Yeah. Now I understand that if you carry the...
It is you and your fault. Like, you are the reason. Just to be clear, you're the one that's eating. You are the one that's putting the food in your fucking mouth.
Obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat.
Name it. I challenge Oprah Winfrey or anybody to actually name the obesity gene. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some people that think there is like a gene that makes you hungrier, and I'm not disagreeing that there's a gene that makes you hungrier. And there are plenty of genes that make it so your body may not process food as quickly as other people. You may not have as fast metabolism as other people, but there is no obesity fucking gene. If so, it has just literally been introduced into the genome in the last, 40, 50, 60 years, because that is in fucking insane. When I was a child, there was rarely fat people. Fucking rarely fat people. Our genome did not change this way. There's the obesity gene, and that's the fault. First of all, I don't give a fuck if Miss Oprah Winfrey here, anybody, I don't give a fuck if you need to eat 1,000 calories or less to maintain a healthy weight. You should eat 1,000 calories or less to maintain a healthy weight. You can get all the protein you need and all the healthy fats you need on 1,000 calories if you can't lose weight no matter how much you fucking eat, which is a complete ass fucking lie. There is no obesity gene. There is no gene that makes you just fat. There are genes that make it so your metabolism may run a little slower, and there are different immunocompromisations that make your metabolism run a little slower. Same thing with medications, but nobody has the obesity gene where you are just going to be fucking fat. Obesity she's about to say one of the most ridiculous motherfucking things I think I've ever goddamn heard. So we might as well just let her say it, and then I'll fucking talk about it.
You don't overeat and become obese. Right. Obesity causes you to overeat. Right. Obesity causes you to have all of that food.
That's just a wildly fucking idiotic statement. Obesity does not cause you to overeat. Like, the entire premise is moronic. The entire premise that being fat is then what causes you to eat more is wild, because it does imply that being fat means you need more calories to be fat, and you're the one fucking eating them. Like, I've never seen anything like that. And of course she owns a good portion of Weight Watchers, does deal in the GLP-1s. So this is all very much for her benefit, for her sake, right? We call them obesity genes. That's funny. That's funny. This right here. But so let me just let Oprah finish the fuck what she was saying.
Food noise. And what the GLP-1s have done for me, and I know a number of other people, is to quiet that noise.
Yeah.
All these years, I thought I was overeating.
So the food noise thing. This is a weird topic, all right? Because I do agree that there is such a thing as food noise. I absolutely argue that, psychologically, you can, fucking like be thinking about food all the time. I know I do personally myself. But I can tell you straight the fuck up, there's not like this deep, like you do not have to do it. This is why it's such an important thing for us to point out this bullshit whenever we fucking can. Because Oprah is pretty much making the case that you're just going to be fat. And if you don't take these medications, you're going to stay fat. And that's the only way out. And as a person that has like no physical hunger anymore, I mean, don't get me wrong, No Morbidity and Alchemy supplements we're involved in with the Ambrosia Collective. Trust me, they help out to a tremendous degree. Shit, No Morbidity blunts the biological mechanism that creates ghrelin in your stomach. You should get some right now. Fucking Alchemy has made it so I don't have any sugar cravings at all. I, however, am not using any of that right now. I am not using them because I have just developed healthy habits through the course of time that has led to me now not needing those supplements as much because they are supplemental, right? So now I literally just how I eat and the fact that we have shrank my stomach back down to what would be a human size, I just don't get hungry because I eat mostly protein, fats. I take care of myself. To say you overeat because you're fat is wildly, wildly ridiculous. And I will point this out. When I was saying shit, when I say shit like this, people are like, "Are you a doctor?" Oprah Winfrey is not a fucking doctor. Neither is Bill Gates. He is not a fucking doctor. So for anybody that keeps shooting that fucking phrase at me, well, you're not a doctor, suck my motherfucking dick. I will say whatever the fuck I want. Prove me wrong. Instead of saying, "Are you a doctor?" Prove me wrong. Because I can prove Oprah wrong. I can prove Bill Gates wrong. When I say shit, people cannot prove me wrong. We have had many people try. Even recently, we had a young man trying to just boil down to our morals. Who is morally more good about COVID? Because it's moral to destroy the fucking world for a cold. You fucking idiots. And if you're watching, dude, I'm sorry, but that's what it sounded like. So just saying. You tried to put yourself on a higher moral plank than me. Basically, you just wanted to make sure you were saying like, well, it's immoral. So that's where we differ is I'm moral and you're not, where you're the more immoral one because you're willing to trash society for fucking cold. But anyway, I cannot reiterate to people how much Oprah Winfrey is full of shit. Like just completely full of shit. There's no way anybody should ever be saying those words that, obesity makes you eat more. It's a total, complete, ridiculous statement. It's just completely ridiculous. At no point in time should it even be considered a reality. But yet here we are, fat as fuck as a country, almost $40 trillion in debt, spending $2 trillion a year on people eating too much, drinking too much, and smoking too much from our fucking taxes alone. We are probably going to have $6.5 trillion in total healthcare spending in 2026. It is going to be over $6 trillion motherfucking dollars for total healthcare spending. We are a sickly, weak population. We need to do something about that. We need to stop listening to dumb fucks like Oprah Winfrey. This woman who is selling GLP-1s telling you that the only way you can lose weight is with GLP-1s because you have an obesity gene. The drug literally makes you fucking eat less. That is what the goddamn drug does. You spelled gluttony wrong. Untreated gluttony is a progressive terminal illness. Obesity is the end result of action. That is it. Not the first time this woman has said something insane. Absolutely. That's like blaming alcohol because you won't stop drinking. That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Food addiction is not even recognized by a lot of people. And yet look the fuck around you. If I can feel people walking in Walmart. I can feel people walking next to me because the floor fucking vibrates. That's how big we've gotten. That's insane. That is insane. And the true treatment for obesity is to get your fucking shit together. That is the actual true treatment. Get your shit together. And that is what we suggest to everybody. One of the best ways you can get your shit together, by the way. Oops. Wait a sec. One of the best ways. Holy cow, I've got a lot of fucking things open. Wow. Too much. Too many things open. Well, I can't find the one I'm looking for. Isn't that crazy? There it is. One of the best ways to get yourself healthy is to download, to go to. You can't download it yet. Very, very soon. I actually can't believe I made that mistake. But to go to hungerfreeandhappy.app, you can join for free, but I do suggest you pay the $7.99 so you can have the chats, you can use all the workouts, you can join the live events, you can have the challenge, help guide you along to healthier habits. So please do check that out. That is hungerfreeandhappy.app. I am putting it in here. And if you wanted to get a year's worth of coaching instead of paying the coaching price there, this is our final closeout deal on the year's worth of coaching. Please grab that shit right motherfucking now. But this is our app. This is actually my reminder right now to hydrate. This is from at noon, which I already did. I can put it in there though. 20 ounces, save entry. And in case anybody's wondering where that pop-up came from, it came from right here. I can set all these reminders for myself. Wondering the same if Oprah is still relevant today. Apparently, people think she is. It's wild. The only time I listened to Oprah's advice was for a sports bra. That's funny. And if Nick Shirley sponsored it, I would believe it more. Possibly. He's doing some good journalism work. No shit. But anyway, folks, I just want to run through this again. This is our app. This is you can record your nutrition. Let's actually. I need gotta go to my record some nutrition. I had delivered a ribeye today. It was about a 6-ounce steak, one quantity of it. Add to meal. Save it. Gluten-free whole food, because my app makes sure people know what the ultra processing rating of their food is. See where am I at? I'm at 0% for the day. I've got about 112 minutes of activity, 60 ounces of water, 6 hours of sleep. Looking good, looking good. This is this is a test workout. I got to remove that. There we go. All right. And as you can see, I ate a little bit of food. Excellent. If you go to the view, you are not relevant. That's a very good way to look at that shit. No kidding. Sadly, I was sitting next to an obese kid. I felt sorry for the kid. I do. I feel bad for them, but once they get to be adults, they need to fix their shit. Any old TV personality still on today is fighting for relevance and needs money more than likely. She does not need money. That is not true. Oprah does not need money. I think for a lot of these people, like, they're just stuck because they can't stop. They will serve no more purpose to the people that own them. Like, Oprah Winfrey got famous and rich because people allowed it and helped her. She owes them. That's how that shit works. But I think she's got more money than she even knows what to fucking do with right now. Let's see here. Dumbbell circuit coming up on the 17th. That is a live class. Hell yeah. I'm going to be joining that. And one more time, here's where you can get it. Join Hunger Free and Happy app. And or get a year's worth of coaching. I appreciate it. And guys, I will likely be back at 6 p.m. Eastern time tonight again. I'm going to talk a bunch more shit Now that I'm getting freed up, I am starting to see that I can start doing my lives and shit like that again, like I wanted to. Got a second 28. Good for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. People can come up with all kinds of reasonings for being fat and eating garbage, but the food doesn't care. It's the food. 100%. It's the food. It is absolutely the food. Beyond a shadow of a doubt in my mind. All right, folks. I am off. I'm going to go cook some food for my lovely wife and I. We're going to continue working on the app and fostering the people that are in there. Please do join. $7.99 or $79.99 for the year, $7.99 for the month. $7.99 for the month. You get to track everything, see how much ultra processing rating is in your food. You get so much for $7.99. You should join right now. It is a way for you to build a healthy habit throughout the course of this next year. Please do check us up. My name is Alan Roberts. God damn.